Alrighty, we're live, baby. Doxing the Discord servers. Let's go. Doxing all my Discord servers. Whoops. Um, Typing out the live ping as I set up the stuff here. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm not even live ping. I'm just going to post the stream because like this is gonna be a smaller stream. I could have done this off stream, but I thought it'd be more interesting to do it on stream. I'm not even gonna like monitor this stream because it's genuinely kind of just I wanted to stream. Wasn't really planning on doing stream, but like here we are. Just mute that. So I can peek in, check chat occasionally. Uh, so yeah. For the next streams, I'm planning on learning game dev with Godot. It'll be fun. It'll be the first time I'm doing game dev in a proper engine that isn't Roblox Studio. Um, yeah. I think it'll be interesting. Anyways, Bab PC leak. Oh my god, it's so peak. For Christ's sake. Uh, uh, it's so peak. Yeah, I need to clean out my desktop. Anyways, so this is gonna be a shorter stream. It's just gonna pretty much be me streaming, yapping about what I want to do for this game because like I have a general idea of what I want to do. Nothing fully fleshed out, which is why I'm doing this stream. I didn't want to think too hard on it until I was in stream. But yeah, I think this would be fun. Actually, I need to watch my streams. Also, in case anyone's concerned, it's a bait video. Anyways, so I think two lists I'm gonna need to start off with. Things to learn. I guess actually I guess I can go with just one because I'll have to learn things for it anyways. Things to do. Things done. I'm a simple creature. I need but two lists. I suppose I should have a things doing. So I suppose things doing. What am I thinking here for the game? I'm thinking pretty much the game's going to be like I want a mix of cozy and action. So I'm thinking if anybody here has ever checked out 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Oh, I don't have that installed right now. Let's just install that. So I can show it off. But pretty much 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Never mind. Gotta wait for Cloud to stay. It's a roguelike where the whole gist is that you have 20 minutes that you need to survive until dawn. I know, it's so crazy. And like yeah, there's not much more to it except you just run around, you have enemies, kill the enemies, you get XP. It's very similar to like Vampire Survivors. It is very much one of the Vampire Survivor knockoff games. But like it was one of my first introductions to the roguelike genre. Or roguelite genre technically. So it's probably my favorite just because I've played it so much. I mean, it and Risk of Rain 2 are some of my favorite games just in general in terms of quick replayability factor, being able to jump in a game for a few minutes whenever I have nothing better to do. But like basically my thoughts is combine this game here with with Stardew Valley. So the general gist is pretty much we have a farm, right? You guys get to endure my horrible art skills. We have like a farm here, like your farmhouse, and like your crop fields, right? And like I know some people are about to start yapping off. What is it, like Shotgun Farmers, whatever? I don't remember the name of the game because I've never played it. But like there's this one game that's like kind of similar concept. So pretty much you'll have this farm, you're on it, you gotta farm stuff and like go go into town, sell it, all that, whatever. I don't know. That's supposed to be a truck. That is not a truck. Uh, anyways. Jesus. That's so bad, I don't even know what to say. I gotta draw like something at least a little better. Hold on, chat. We're getting distracted in the stream. Let's go, baby. There we go. All right. That at least is visually identifiable as a truck now. It's like we'll have our truck and we have to go sell our crops or whatever. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do like a sell bin like Stardew Valley has, or like maybe it'll just directly once you harvest the crops directly sell into money. It's like you sell the crops and you sell the crops and you just directly get money after selling them or whatever. But like the entire time you're doing this, we have like guys coming to attack the farm. Like we have like these guys. I don't know what they'll be yet. Maybe I'll just steal from another game's concept and just steal like slime keep enemy sort of deal. And so the idea is basically while you're trying to grow these crops, you have to continuously just fend off the gooby woobies that are trying to steal your crops. It's like, you'll have mechanics like having to refill watering can stuff, and like there'll be a whole bunch of upgrades. Like that'll be the main appeal of a roguelike. It's the upgrades, doing stupid things once you get a good build going and stuff like that. And so like that's the general idea. I think it will be easy enough to pull off. Like we'll have some mechanics sprinkled in there, whatever I think of between now and whenever. It's not too crazy, it's not too simple. Yeah. So, pretty much, first things first, it is going to be 2D. Character controller. That's going to be the first thing to do. Nah. So yeah, because we gotta have the character be able to move, and the idea is I don't want to do like side scroller. I want to do top down. Probably be the best for that. So I want to have sort of a being able to move up, down, left, right, all around. Woo. Which is a lot harder than it sounds. With normalized movement, because I could personally, without even looking at a tutorial, probably code a 2D character controller with but with normalized movement, that's a little harder. I don't know how to do that, I'll admit. Because if you pretty much little bad game dev lesson, if you make a guy that moves with W, A, S, or D, you run into the problem where they can move at a consistent speed, in those directions, but then when you press like both W and D, instead of going at that consistent speed, it combines the speeds so that you move faster in that or at that angle. So movement has to be normalized to make sure when you're pressing W, S, and D, you aren't going like because that's weird. You don't want you don't want your guy like just being able to zoom when only going certain ways. So like I have to figure out 2D movement with I think that's a better way to word that. Inputs, geez, with normalized inputs. Um, and that also makes it. I don't know yet if I want to do like controller support for this or if that'll be like a later project thing. But yeah, and I'm gonna put these in like the order. So like just 2D sprite, 2D sprite, 2D character movement. 2D sprite for character, 2D character movement. And from here on, I'm going to drop the 2D before everything because, you know, at this point, people get the gist. It's two-dimensional. Why is the stream in, like, no nothing P? That's just YouTube's auto, which call it. Whatever. So yeah, that'll be, like, the starter stuff. Next, we're going to want item holding. So the character can hold on to any sort of item, be that seeds for crops or like a weapon. And I want them to do like the thing where, like I was showing in 20 Minutes Till Dawn, we're gonna launch this back up actually, because I meant to give one specific example for a game mechanic in it. And like this is pretty common with any of these top-down roguelikes, where this weapon here that the character is holding points at the cursor, which is, it's not that hard to do, but then it flips once you go past a certain threshold, which is a mechanic that, once again, I don't know how to code. I'll have to do some research for. Like, a lot of these initial streams for game dev is going to be more reading and watching tutorials than it is going to be like actual development, and I do apologize for that, I suppose. But like also, I'm learning game development, not making a brilliant game. Or like, yeah, learning game development. I was gonna say technically I know some game development, but like I know game design, not really game development at all. Because this won't be like my first game ever being made, but it'll be my first like proper game being made solo. Usually when I make games, I'm more the 3D asset creator. So like this will be really out of my league because 2D game instead of 3D game for one. My skill set is basically non-transferable. I did 3D modeling. Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun though. It'll let me practice pixel art, which I have not gotten any practice in for a while. But like all in all, I think it'll be an interesting stream series, to say the least. Also, now I'm just playing 20 Minutes Till Dawn. I was not playing, like, just playing this, but now I'm into it. Not some great upgrade options here. No min-maxing this run. I mean, I guess they're not bad upgrade options, just, yeah. But yeah, so this is another thing where I want item holding that follows cursors. Let me... But that also means I want to do a custom cursor. So I think that'll be interesting. And like obviously planning it out now, I'm not gonna have a perfect idea of what I'm gonna have to do, so I'm sure the order of operations will change a little bit. But like yeah. We And then I think after that, my idea is probably add probably basic basic enemy. No pathfinding. No pathfinding. I don't wanna have to try and figure out pathfinding quite yet. I might add pathfinding eventually, but I just want to be able to get the basics down for doing AI. Not saying I don't want to do pathfinding at all, just currently. No, thank you. Not at my current state of knowledge do I want to try and figure that out. Because I'm sure it's like probably nowhere near as hard as I'm expecting it to be, or hell, who knows? Maybe it's harder than I'm expecting it to be. I say honestly, the only way to really know is to try. Like that requires trying, and I don't want to try. But no, I guess after that, the next thing after basic enemy, um, and that'll pretty much just be a guy walk towards player health system. Player damage and health. Um, player. I'm thinking, God, what'll be easier, a 2D or 2D? No, a melee or a ranged weapon? Because both come with like their ups and downs. I suppose I'll start with a melee weapon and then figure out how to do ranged. Basic enemy, yeah, no pathfinding. Melee weapon, enemy dying, player damage and health. So I think it's more important to be able to damage the enemies before doing the thingy. My brain's not working all of a sudden. Before you can get damaged yourself. Ah, yes, I'd love to be able to be hurt with no way of fighting back. That just sounds positively splendid. Yeah, they're supposed to be doing like a big rework of this game, but they haven't done it yet. I'm really excited for whenever they do the rework. Hmm. Yeah, I'll turn my pistol into a shotgun. Why not? But yeah, I think so far, pretty solid start of a plan. Not very far into it, but we're somewhere. We're somewhere. We're somewhere. It'd be really funny if just I was completely inaudible to stream chat. quality. I don't want to drop stream quality, so I'm just gonna keep that at literally the lowest stream quality. I don't know. I don't know what next. I'm like biting my finger. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. So yeah, after the player can take damage, I suppose next it would be probably make the most sense to do enemy damage. Sorry, I'm like trying to watch my stream like stack on itself because it's funny. But yeah, I suppose next player damage and health. Crops. Just the concept of planting crops. So actually, I suppose first I have to make farm plots. I suppose I'll need a checklist in this. No. We'll do farm plots. Hoe. Just hoe. Item that can be held to make farm plots be tillable. So maybe I'll do... No, I feel like it'll make more sense to do the farm plots first, just that way I can get a general idea of how I'd want to program that out. And then... basic crop. Which we will put into stages. So this one will need stages. First, we're going to want to add planting, then growth. So that will have needing to be watering, I think, yeah. And then at a final growth stage, collection. Alright. I think that's a pretty solid start so far. Gotta run to the restroom real quick, chat. Trying to think of like something I can do in the meantime while to keep y'all entertained. I can't think of anything. So BRB. Okay, chat, I'm back. And like, there's something that my brain's stuck on here with this. Oh, I've had audio. Desktop audio muted. Whoops. Here I thought y'all had the 20 Minutes Till Dawn music, but you didn't. The one thing that my brain is like stuck on here is, do I want the game to be more farming focused, or do I want it to be more, or more like action focused? Because like it's kind of hard to strike a balance between the two. You have to pick a focus. Because like if it's more farming focused, I'd imagine you'd want like each plot to have like a smaller scale to it. Having more things planted at a time and like selling for less. Or we could do it more action orientated, where like you have to go and fight more enemies at a time, and you have less plots that you have to manage. Which also leads to the question of, do we want enemies to be wave based, or do we want it to be like continuous spawning? And it's like a lot of different questions that I have to put some thought into. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna look at those for actual game deving streaming Bab. It's like, this is only supposed to be planning out the stream, not like, or like a rough guideline, not like the holy Bible of what needs to be done. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I think I want to get the combat down before I try to do the farming bit. Oh, Atomic Crops. I think that was the game that I was thinking of. Before I really focus on the more so farming part, because like I can do a farming system that's fun and engaging. I know I can do that. But I'm not as confident in the combat part. Oh shoot, something I meant to add here, but just forgot after adding item holding. I wanted to add inventory. I don't know, maybe certain items won't follow the cursor and certain items will. So like weapons and tools will follow the cursor, but then like seeds and vegetables won't. So it's a bit like Forager. Wait, can you even hold stuff like that in Forager, or does it not even show up? I don't remember. I don't know. So I'm getting a couple of different ideas for what the enemies could be. I don't know which I want to settle with, though. What will be more interesting? If we go for, like, more of a horror vibe, and have, like, I don't know, what would be, like, the best word for this? Like grim, dark fairy tale monsters that come out of the wood and attack you? Or if I want to go more of, like, a silly vibes, like Peter Rabbit, almost, is what I'm envisioning for that sort of idea, where it's like rabbits are trying to invade your farm patch, and you're trying to keep them out. I don't know. It's a lot of thought to go into it. I don't know. Like, I can enjoy both. I think in terms of art style, it'll be easier for me to do a sort of a rabbit vibe, because, like, I'm still not that great at pixel art. But at the same time... I don't know, I think just, like, a grim dark vibe's pretty neat. Like Darkwood, almost. If anybody's played that game and knows what I'm talking about. Speaking of, bad recommendation for game, Darkwood, it's peak, go check it out, it's like $10, and it goes on sale fairly frequently. It might be a little more than $10 actually, though, but I think I picked it up for $5. Like if you want a really good 2D survival horror experience, this is whatever. Okay, it's $15 normally, but like I got it on sale for 5. So I'm sure if you want to hold out for a sale like that, it probably goes on sale for that sort of price frequently. Um, God, I lost complete track of thought. Yeah, if I want to go for more of like a dark wood vibe or more of like a silly, goofy, teehee, teehee, :3. Hmm. You know, game dev is hard, trying to make decisions. So I think next up, still thinking while playing this. After basic crop, we want. I think a shop system would be nice. Shop. Player upgrades. I don't know, like pushing the farming mechanics back further and further for more of the fighting mechanics sort of deal. Hmm. I feel like there's more thought I need to be putting into certain mechanics. If I'm missing anything, please, please, if anybody is even watching a stream, please let me know in chat. I don't think I have any viewers though. The curse of streaming this late. I would appreciate if I could get a pickup that gives me more ammo. Drats. I don't need more fire rate, but I'll take it. So I think that's like a lot of the basic planning done. I'm sure there'll be more thoughts that I have tomorrow and like whenever. Because I think I'm gonna do the stream tomorrow. I think that's when I'm gonna start it is tomorrow. Because the hardest part of starting anything for me is just literally starting it. And so by doing this, which is the easiest, dumbest, smallest little bit that I could, that's the hardest part done, out of the way. And then from there, it's smooth sailing. And as I watch progress get done on this project, I'll be more willing to do it, and it's a snowball effect, I suppose, would be the right word for it. Oh yeah. Oh, so chat, by the way, the reason I have not been streaming is because my mom got a cat. Long story. I won't be having to put up with the cat for much longer due to getting my own place. For lack of a better way to describe it, because it's a little complicated. But yeah, for a couple of months, like 2 or 3 months, I'll be dealing with this cat a lot while my mom's at work. And since it's a kitten, it's a small little kitty. I haven't had much time to stream without being interrupted by the cat. So that's why I've been gone. I am working on a video right now, though, so I haven't, like, completely abandoned my channel. But yeah, so that's where I've been, in case anyone's wondering. Although I'm probably gonna have to like put out an announcement on my actual like Discord server or my community page, probably both. I'll just like write out the same announcement and just copy and paste them both places. Ooh. Becoming a shotgun. Or like, I don't know, this wouldn't be like a shotgun. This, I mean, yeah, it would be a shotgun in the sense of shooting many projectiles at once, but like it's also kind of like sort of like a submachine gun, like a pistol. Like a pistol submachine gun, right? There's like pistol types. I don't really know much about firearms. But like the handheld SMGs, in terms of the speed it shoots, although it does have far too small of a magazine size for it to be considered that. But with the refilling magazine concept here, it like evens out, I guess. Ooh. Pick aim, bullet speed plus 30%, spread minus 15. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably do a little bit more prep during the stream, this stream, but like at this point now I'm just gaming. I've started playing 20 minutes to dawn while streaming. Like I was planning on not spending this entire stream yapping about how I'm planning on doing the game dev stuff. Like I thought I'd be doing more of that on stream, I guess. On this stream. But yeah, that'll be fun. Now, the hardest part of all this, honestly, won't even be like trying to juggle streaming and Kitty. It will be trying to resist the urge to join VC when I see my friends in VC. Ooh, extra ammo, but like also. Ah. I'm taking this one. But I think it'll be interesting. I might do a little bit of the pixel art off stream because I'm lazy and don't want to have to justify my bad art to an audience. So that'll be like something I do tonight before I stream tomorrow. I'll pre-cook some assets. I'm cooking. But yeah, I'll pre-make some assets. Nothing incredible. They'll be like pre-made. Honestly, once I get some basic stuff down, I might hit up a friend of mine who's like better at pixel art than I am and be like, hey, you wanna help me with some art for this game? If they say yes, I'll let y'all know. If I even decide to ask them. Now, depending on how my luck is, I'm pretty much capable of never having to reload. Yeah, now I've like gone silent. This kind of takes me back because like I used to do like a whole bunch of 20 minutes to long content just yapping back in the day. Like I did some commentary videos. They're kind of cringe, and I would not recommend watching them. But yeah, I'm gonna say something, but like zoned out. Hmm. I guess it'll just be like certain things off to the side from here, like player stats. Like, do I want certain actions to take time? Like, does it take time to till your fields, or plant crops, or harvest crops, or get water, or like, how much water can your watering can hold? Will item upgrades be like tied to the player? Will it be tied to the item? Like, will you be buying better? Like, will you be buying a better watering can to hold more water, or will it be like just an upgrade to your current watering can and stuff like that? It's a lot of questions. And honestly, I don't have good answers for any of them. I wish I did, but I do not. Ooh. That's a lot, guys. And, like, do I want it to be roguelike or roguelite? Or is it even going to be either? Holy smokes. I was not expecting to get 3 different, whatever these are called. Synergies. Stand your ground, projectiles 2, fire rate 25%, move speed minus 25%. I'm thinking generator. Oh, being able to just stand still and hold down left mouse button and win game. It's pretty cool if I do say so myself. It's the most interesting part of this stream plan. Like, I was originally going to do a stream where it's gonna be like, let's see if I can make a game in a week. But like I said, this is more interesting. Lightning damage increased by 12, increased lightning area effect by 75%. Yeah, a lot of these decisions are gonna be just stupid stuff that I have to figure out along the way. At this point, I'm like kind of tired, and so I'm not speaking as well. I should honestly probably go to bed here soon, but I also enjoy streaming. So what do? I appear to be at a pickle. I don't know. I should probably add edit video. Plus gaming. Oh shoot. Hi Zai. Ah, no, YouTube chat was broken and wasn't updating. I'm so sorry, I did not mean to ignore your messages. I just assumed nobody was talking in chat. Hold on, now I gotta go message Zai on Discord because I feel like a nonce for not responding. Ah. Oh, oh my God! I've had the intermission text up this entire time. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that part. Oh, I am. Ah. I didn't even notice that. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Oh, oh my God. I am so cooked. I'm so cooked, chat. I. Oh my God. This is why I'm not allowed to stream at 3 in the morning. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am rip me, I suppose. Anyways, hi Zai. This is what we have on the Trello so far for the game dev prep of 2D sprite for character movement with normalized direction, puts custom cursor, item holding, inventory, basic enemy AI, no pathfinding, melee weapon, enemy dying, player damage and health, ranged weapon, player upgrades, farm plots, hoe, and basic crop, and shop. And this is what we have so far. I'm probably gonna add more stuff, but like, what's your thoughts so far on what we got here? Because like, I feel like I'm forgetting something critical. And so like, I'm kind of just rambling while trying to think. So I have this problem. It's most exemplified in my Factorio streams of I cannot think and speak at the same time. Like actually, if we look at any of my streams, Factorio streams. Shoot, press the wrong button. I would just go to like a random point where I'm like doing things. Is this an issue with my quality or is this? Like a lot of the time, I'm not speaking when I'm like trying to think. I mean, I suppose the biggest one to show that off would be this one here. Reading chat messages is fun. Also, I now have a stream open on my phone too, so that way if I tab out of here, I can still read chat. Usually I wouldn't do planning. I would just jump into it. In fact, I've done that a couple times. If we open up Godot, you'll see here whenever it loads that like this isn't my first ever project in Godot, but it'll be like the first thing I ever properly do. In fact, I can probably remove most of these. But yeah, this is just a lot of stuff where it's like me learning how to do basic crap in Godot. And like, cause I jumped into it with no plan or anything. Like this is the most stuff I've done. I'm gonna goon. What? Hey world. Space key release, space key press. This is the most I've done. Pretty epic if I do say so myself. I did like a little small clicker game, but the project corrupted. I don't know how. So I just removed it. And like, you think, oh, just you have some issues with Godot. No, I wish it was just Godot. Let's open up Roblox Studio. Oh my god, Bab did Roblox studio dev, dies of cringe. Uh, I'm gonna, like, finish off this, or at least try to continue this 20 minutes till dawn run while, Roblox Studio loads. But I need to get through it so I can just continue doing this yapping stream. Let's see, is Roblox Studio done yet? No, it is not. If I do start touching Godot a little, I think I'm probably gonna download it from the site and not from Steam. I'm crap enough to broke my shit. Fair. I'm mostly just doing it from Steam for the fact that I know that if I don't do it from Steam, I will never update it ever. I have this problem where I'll download a software and then it'll be like, please update me. And I'll be like, no, I will continue to use this installation that I put on my PC 4 years ago. Even if I know it's better to update it. Like, genuinely, I have not updated, Blockbench since I downloaded it. I have not updated, OBS since I've downloaded it. Those are, like, the main ones. Most other softwares I've had to delete and reinstall. So, like, yeah. Make, like, reload rate, bullet damage. Yep, I'll take that. So, yeah. I just don't update things. So the Steam thing kind of forces me to. Alright, so here we are. Here we have, like, here's a clicker game that I jumped into with no preparation whatsoever. So it's kinda ass. Like, yay, prestige, I can do that, but, like, none of the mechanics are fleshed out because I spent, like, 2 days developing, or not 2 days, like, 2 minutes developing this. Like, actually, I think I put, did I even have my, yeah, I did not have this when I first set this all up. Like, we got this one, we got, this, which was gonna be, like, a mining and smithing game. Which, like, I think I put maybe 40 minutes of dev time. Oh, I put like an hour and 15 minutes, huh? More than I thought. And, like, because I had no plan, I kind of just stopped working on it, and, like, over and over again I do this. It's a bit of a habit. Not everything software is good. Update breaks code and stuff is generally thing and is very reasonable, unless absolutely necessary. I could be wrong, but from my understanding, I think they do usually, like, wait a couple days before pushing to Steam for their updates, in case anything gets broken. Like, I could be wrong there, but I think they do that. Yeah. And, like, sometimes it's, like, in the case of, like, Krita, I just like having the ability to see my usage time track, and I wanted to support the developers of Krita. So it's stuff like that where it's like, yes, I know I could, like, download it off the site for free or whatever, but, like, sometimes it's convenient to just have it right here in my Steam library. It also guilts me into remembering that the programs exist and that I should be doing things in them. But yeah, more updates I need to be making here. None that immediately come to mind. No. Yeah, for a little taste of my previously published games. Let's go see the one game I ever published, and I made this a couple years ago, just because I was bored. It is a little tower defense game, but it's not really a tower defense game. It's more like a stand your ground sort of game. I don't know what I'd call it. Like, it's surprisingly polished for, like, the first game I ever devved. And, I mean, it's still ass. It's not great, but, like, it's pretty nifty. All it is a circle with a little guy that, follows it. But if I press space here, you'll see I had to trick a lot of stuff here, and like I figured out how to optimize a lot of this. Like this little red line here is an object, and it's what gets the paddle to point. But I figured out how to do it just by changing where this sprite here, the middle tower, is facing. This little box here has the this little gray dot teleports around, and that's what spawns these arrows. Because I couldn't figure out how to get the arrows to spawn in a certain area, so I just was like, screw it, they'll spawn on top of a different thing. That acts as the safe zone. Yep. There's a whole lot of stuff. And like, that restart here, I had to custom code a restart, which was probably my most enjoyable part of the project, because I had to like refactor the entire thing to account for starting from pressing this green arrow, which does pretty much the same thing this does, but it doesn't make you have to move your mouse way up, which is why I added it. I added this one quality of life feature. I think I spent like 4 hours refactoring all the code just to do it, but like, this was fun to do when I did it. This is like the most complicated part of the code, I think. Yeah, so much of this is just so bad. I don't want to look at this. I'm done with that. Me when Undertale Green Soul. Oh my god, when I was like how old was I at the time? This was a while ago. One of my first things when I got interested in game development was the Undyne fight from Undertale, and I was like, what if I made that but rhythm game? And so idiot youthful child me thought, I'm going to send an email to Toby Fox, and I'm going to ask if he will let me make a fan game of Undertale. I will totally get a response. Definitely. Toby Fox will absolutely say, yeah, buddy, you can make a fan game based off of this Undertale mechanic. And not just completely never check his business email. I don't even remember how I found Toby Fox's business email. I wonder if I could find the email that I sent. I think it was on an older Google account that I don't have anymore. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here. What was I even doing? God, I don't know. This is a bad sign for when I actually do the dev streams. They're gonna get so off topic so quickly. But I guess the actual plan. Oh, that explains it. I'm like way behind on the stream. Come on. I need to I'm supposed to start tracking down tutorials. I don't particularly want to have to do YouTube tutorials when doing these streams, so I'm going to focus on doing text tutorials. Because I think that'll make more sense for me. And I don't want to like just look up how to make a game. I want to look up all the things individually, see if there's anything that I can learn on my own, I guess. But like a lot of this early stuff is just gonna be me having to look up like proper tutorials on how to do things. Like I think for stuff like enemy AI, I might try to avoid like figuring out the movement part of that from a video or from the tutorial and just figure that out on my own. But like the AI part where it like detects the player, I'll try and do a tutorial for stuff like that. I want to try and learn part of this on my own without any hand holding, because otherwise it's just me copying other people's code, you know. But yeah. I want to learn. I don't want to just make a code dump. I don't want to make a what's the term? Asset dump. I don't want to make an Unreal Engine asset dump. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to do when I do it. Hopefully I start on it tomorrow. I might not. Who knows, maybe I'll keep this productive streak going. Finish up the 20 minutes till dawn run real quick. And then make a thumbnail for, hopefully, tomorrow's stream. I mean, stream might be a little later than tomorrow. But hopefully it's tomorrow that I stream. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. Because honestly, my least favorite part of streaming is the fact that since I do it on YouTube, I have to make a thumbnail. Like, God, I hate doing thumbnail. Like, streaming is fun, don't get me wrong. And I'd rather be doing it on YouTube than Twitch. But sometimes the act of making thumbnails wants me to scream into a pillow. Not because, like, it's particularly difficult or anything, but just because I find it really obnoxious to make appealing thumbnails. Because I don't have an eye for stuff like that. I never have, and I never will. Unless I, like, actually go full-time with content creator and, like, do a bunch of stuff, which I don't ever see happening. Content creator is not, like, my long-time goal. It's just hobby. Long-time goal, I want to be a game dev. That's why I'm going to be doing these streams. Gotta know how to do things to be able to do them. I just opened a bonbon and, like, the paper wrapping stuck to it. A little bit of paper never hurt nobody. That is a joke, chat. I did pull the paper off as best I could. Either I'm not getting chat messages or my chat's broken again. Yes. This answers my question of which it is. Hello? This is actually an issue that I have a lot, and it's why I don't watch that many streams on YouTube. It's because chat just doesn't show up. Fair. This stream is a little all over the place. Like, I've made over the place streams before, don't get me wrong, but this one's kinda, for lack of a better word, trying to think of a better word, actually. Any word, in fact. I guess just a stream worthy of getting prescribed medications. For certain mental illnesses. For the last 30 seconds, I'm going to be slaying. Yeah, I think... God, I don't even know what time I'm gonna be up tomorrow. Hopefully I'm up early enough to where I don't feel stupid for starting a stream. Because, like, past 5, my brain goes, seems a little late to be starting a stream, even though I know a lot of people start their streams later or earlier. It's kind of part of the reason why I dropped the Voices of the Void streams, was because I was doing them at, like, 2 in the morning, and, like, nobody would watch, and I'd be like, well, why am I even doing this right now? Which I think is a bad way to think about it, actually. Because giving up on doing something... You can't succeed if you've never started, I guess, is what I'm trying to word that as. And, like, I suppose the inverse is also true. You can never fail if you never start. But, like, that's a stupid way of looking at things. You gotta have a little bit of optimism. I mean, if you want to rant about something, go for it. If there was ever a place for a rant to be buried, it's in one of my streams. Once again, I implore you to watch the Factorio streams. They are full of random rants and rambles. Honestly, if I ever do become successful, I think it'd be really funny if people just started, like, pulling out old clips of me just saying the most random rants ever while, streaming Factorio, because I think I started to genuinely, like, develop some sort of, psychosis near the end of that stream series. Voice of the Void streams were nice for me to sleep to. Oh, did you watch my Voice of the Void streams? I didn't think we talked that much when I was doing those. So I think I stopped doing them in roughly, like, middle October. I do want to bring those back, though. Oh, wait, no, your timings are going to be a little different for me. So what... I was about to ask what time is it for you right now, but you probably shouldn't say that in stream chat. You can DM me that. But yeah, no, my modern Voice of the Void streams, or modern, quotation marks, that's a stupid way of wording that. My current streams for Voice of the Void, which I need to make a new thumbnail for, by the way, I've been doing those at about, like, 4 or 5 in the afternoon my time, but, previously I was doing them at, like, 3 in the morning my time, where pretty much my main viewers and audience, which is United States, when looking at my analytics, it's like 95% of my viewers. Like, it's a large number. Like, a stupidly large number. You'd think I'd be getting a more diverse audience, because I don't specify anything specifically US related, but I guess it comes with the territory. But yeah, most of my audience is United States, so a lot of those are just lost to the fact that everyone's asleep. I guess, to be fair, a lot of my audience are my friends, which are mostly United States, so probably contributes to it. It's 11 a.m. for you right now? But yeah, it's 3 a.m. for me right now. Actually, it's probably getting closer to 4 a.m. Yeah, 3:58. There's the dragons. But yeah. I completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, I think thinking too hard on the analytics is just something I don't enjoy. Just, like, once again, tying into the whole, I don't want this to be my job, I want it to be my hobby sort of deal. Thinking about analytics kind of just puts me into a funk where I'm like, well, what do I do to improve these analytics? And then it's like, why do I even need to improve these? It's not like I'm doing this for any sort of fame or fortune. I do it for the simple love of the game. Stupid thing to say, but, like, it is true, technically. I'm being an idiot on the internet completely for free. And some people get paid to be. Woohoo! I did it. Anything here I can purchase? Oh my god, I've almost completely filled these out. I just have one more. But yeah, now I'm free to completely yap and not have to think, or... I worded that weirdly. Without being distracted from my thinking. Do not start automatically playing. Where's Kerbozo? Where's Kerbozo? Let's get some music in here. Hopefully that's not too quiet or too loud. My desktop audio isn't even picked up. Yeah, I think any other planning for the game that's like big planning is gonna have to happen on the stream because I'll get a better idea of what I'm working with. So right now I'm just going to start first Canva. I'll do that in a minute actually. I'll do that off stream is what I meant to say. Alright, this is such a stupid this is such a stupid search history now that I'm looking at it. Anyways, GD script 2D movement. Oh yes, I forgot the docs directly have a tutorial for this. Oh, these are 4.4. I figured these would be 4.3. I saw my own shadow move, and for a second I thought it was my cat coming in my room, or my mom's cat coming in my room. Okay. I was like zoned out for a second and just saw the variable speed. I did not see the export, and I was like, wouldn't it make more sense to export that so you could edit that variable? Okay, well... There we go. Add that attachment there. Let's go. The more that's in the docs is less that I need to do with what's it called? My brain's not working. The more that I can do with the docs is less I have to look up outside tutorials for. Because like I'm gonna have to link like all the tutorials that I use. Because like, or I say that like it's a problem. Like I want to link all the tutorials that I use. I want to give credit where credit is due. And to shout out fellow people who are more epic than I am. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, because I like want to give direct links to all of the tutorials that I use that are outside the docs, because with the docs ones, I'm just going to be like, look it up, you'll find it in the docs pretty easily. Everyone's like, don't use the docs. I suppose I'll do Linktree? And not Linktree, Pastebin, I think it's called. Whatever. Hmm. Sorry, just reading. Which body 2D? Alright, I think this will get me to what I need to. A lot of this is just gonna be following the basic tutorials in the docs, I suppose. But yeah, that's pretty nice that I've got that all figured out. Is there like main game dev stuff that I'm gonna have to do? Currently, specifically? I don't know. I suppose thinking out the enemies. Which I think if I just I launch a spray. Maybe if I just say milk textures. Milky milk. Slurp slurp. What's Gibu? Oh, that's Gibu. What? Oh, I don't know what that is. What's Sprite 021? Oh, that's this. Food fight. Hello, food fight. Give me some inspiration for what to do. Dull. For the game. You know, I love how, like, some of these are, like, actually pretty decent pixel art. Like, this guy, he's so good. This guy's pretty neat. And then, like, we have, like... I like the grapes. They're just a bunch of guys. I think my favorite, though, is probably this ham here. It's, like, just a fellow. A little bug. A little buggy boy. It's kind of like the treasure bugs from Dungeon Meshi. Burger Man! This is what inspired this, was my friend, posted the thing about a living burger, and then a different friend posted some pixel art for it. Or not pixel art, like, yeah, some art. And it kinda, like it wasn't the best, I'll admit, I'll be honest. Like, I try to be positive a lot of the times, but, like, it was, like, 4 pixels that were just, like, meh, meh. Burger. And, like, it was, this was it, basically. And I was like, man, I gotta make a better burger for this. And so, I made burger. Burger attack. I need to give this, like, some better legs. I don't like how I did the legs here. I might do, like... what could I do for these legs here? I could do, like, a... like, this would hold, like... Maybe darken this a little bit more. Something like this, where it's like the legs are just like little feetsies connected. It's crazy how this and this are the same color, except they look like two completely different colors when contrasted by the things by them. Like I get that's kind of like how art works. Is contrasting colors to make interesting visuals, but still, you know, it messes with your brain. It's like this looks way lighter than this, but yet the band. Burger attack. Burger attack. I have never played Ultra. I've heard it's good, but I just haven't checked it out. Let's see, this is probably my favorite piece of pixel art in terms of the effort that I put into it. It's like, it's good. I'll admit it. It's one of the few pieces of art that I can look at it and say, I like this art. I did good with this art. Although, one thing I would change, maybe, is if I go here to burger, I just give this, like, a really... a more, like, consistent with the other outlines. Because here you'll see a lot of these outlines are, colored in the same way that their food is. So I'm actually going to change this outline. God, now this has become like an art touch-up stream, not even an art stream. Jeez. I don't know. I wouldn't even consider like my favorite, my most recent piece of art, which is probably like generally my best piece of art so far in terms of what I've done with it, the amount of skill and effort shown in it. Like, I'd probably prefer this over that because I'm not that proud of the one that I did most recently. Not because it was like bad or anything, but like I feel like I could have done better. But I guess that's also just a thing with any artist, is instead of being happy with what they've made, the identifying what could have been done better and trying to do that better. But like with me, I can't because I'm just not that good at art yet. Maybe one day. But yeah. Fun on stream. Me doing whatever this is. Who knows? Maybe I'll add another thing here. What's a good addition? We got everything from a dumpling to chocolate bar to pizza to grapes to ham to burger attack to baby burger attack. He's for reference, the baby burger is an iPad baby. Let's touch you up a bit, why don't we? This baby's using an older palette that I did for this guy. That, and I think there we go. Updated Bay Burger. Colon 3-ass pizza. We're just 3 peas in a pod. Hold on. I gotta, like... need to move these guys over a bit. But I feel like now these guys are a little too similar to the grapes. I suppose by putting them in the pod. Pod. Yeah, so like all nestled in there. Now these are kind of looking more like a gelatinous cube. I feel like I'm kind of back to where I started here with this. There we go. What do? Nothing. They kind of just exist. But it's an addition to this little doodle page that I have here. I don't know, this is like I update this like once a month at most. Like I'll come in and I'll draw like a guy or two. And it's like, alright. That's done. But yeah. New file. So let's go with some concepting here for enemies. Let's say we go with like a... What am I thinking here? For just basic guy, what sort of basic guy existing do we want? I mean, like a little guider, a little spider guy. Huh, that's like the Minecraft spider. Hold on. I think that's exactly the Minecraft spider. I could be wrong. Kinda. No, not quite. Not quite the Minecraft spider. But it's very similar. Honestly, this is actually... this alone is actually really good. I kind of like this. It's just like the perfect mix of cutesy while still being like, oh no, it's a spider sort of look to it, you know? There we go. I think in like that. Maybe like slightly lighten the pixels there. So that gives me a 1, 2, 3, 4 color palette. I think that's good enough, you know? Like, it's not much, but it's something. And this will just be like the basic spider enemy. File, save as. Spider guy. We'll save you. That's a funny button. Blushes and then click. And he's asleep. Alright. Once again with this. And here's what I'm thinking for a player character. What's like an interesting concept for a player character? I could just do like that's what I'm thinking. Something like this. Where it's very simplistic. And like, here we have eyes here for skin color. And like this. Like dark jean sort of color. And like above here, I'm thinking like sure, there we go. This is a fellow. Me thinks this is a fellow. And is more than sufficient for a placeholder asset. Fellow. Not a sprite. So I'm thinking 3x3 for the farm plots. Usually be like lightest, dark, and bam. And then when we out on both axes. We then want to add a little bit of variance to each of these, that way they don't look too, like, funky, you know? Funny enough, I think this will actually be the most complicated of the palette. Yeah, I think this is actually better. For that, we go with like part of the problem is actually no matter what I do, it'll always come out to that. So don't save. New file. 4x4. So conceptually start with palette like this. Dialed in both axes. We went darker here, and I think like ever so slightly lighter here, and then for that lightness we get like that in there. Here we desaturate that, give it like a second here. Yeah, I think this makes a good crop texture. Or for like a farm plot. Yeah. I think this looks good. Like, this isn't my first time like trying to do sort of like farm plot colors, so I at least have a little bit of experience with this. Random bad fact, I've done a farming game before with a friend. My friend did all the coding, I did all I wish honestly I'm kinda glad I can say I didn't do all the art. Because like the style was a little all over the place. Although to be fair, I didn't help with it being a little all over the place at all. Huh. Am I just looking in the wrong space? Leaking literally every game I've ever worked on, I suppose. Was I removed from the project? I mean, I did request to be removed from all the projects, but like the one that I was actually removed from. I have forgotten. Autumn crops. I've forgotten how to spell autumn. This is why I can't be doing stuff at 4:30 in the morning. But like, over here, I did like these textures, for the farm plots. I don't think they're that bad, honestly. Like, I think they could be better, but like, they weren't bad for what they were. Plugins, camera light. It's like all that. Where is the hoe? Yeah, we have like these here, which doesn't look too bad. And when you hoe it, it goes to this texture here, which I actually like. I really like it. Like, probably more than I should. But like, it is probably my peak of pixel art in terms of what I've done, which is depressing when it's literally just a farm plot. Yeah, alright. Like, the fact that I actually like this shows a lot. Especially since the fact that I'm doing this in 16 pixels. So the fact that I've like actually managed to make something that looks good when tiled, I am happy with. So we got this. We got the spider. We got the plot. We got all this. Yay. Da, 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 da. Sorry, stretching. I think that might be all the assets I do for right now. Actually, I'll do one more. Let's see if I can do like a quick and dirty rake asset. Behold, a rake. I might have to up the player's sprite, like, pixel count to 30, just because, like, trying to make something that visually makes sense while still being, like, interesting to look at such small pixel scale is shockingly difficult, if you would ever imagine that. Maybe, like, a wooden handle. Yeah. Yeah, give it like a wooden handle. Bam, bam. Go back to this color. You have like little darker bits there. Yeah. Do like that. Ba-bam. Save as rake. Alright. Well, chat. Oh, shoot. Why did it autoplay outside of my playlist? No, I'm gonna get copyrighted. My life is over. No, it's fine. Also, YouTube is saying I have 6 people watching right now. Like, that sounds like far more than I'm expecting to be seeing right now. Also, is my chat frozen or is it just nobody speaking? Nobody's speaking. But yeah. Got some of this stuff done. In fact, actually, booty sprite for character. Yeah, baby. I got something checked off before the even proper stream. Uh-oh is a bad thing to see. What-oh is uh-oh. I got all these. Is there anything else I need to do here for this planning? Probably not. Save. Save. Why aren't you saving? There we go. Thank you. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh. Okay, well now I'm just being gaslit. The mobile stream says 4 people are watching, and then the PC stream says 7 people are watching. They're the same stream. Which is it, YouTube? Which is it? I don't know. I don't care, honestly. Well, I gotta say thank you everybody for stopping in. I think this is about where I'm gonna end the stream. It's been quite enjoyable just doing random bullshit for an hour and a half. Hour and 45 minutes, so actually, jeez. I'll probably be streaming about 5 tomorrow, maybe 6, depending on what time I get up. Hopefully. No promises. I never promise a stream, because that's bad idea. Because then if I miss that, then I've totally goofed. Um, but yeah, tomorrow proper stream hopefully. Um, yeah, I think it's pretty safe bet to say 6 p.m. Central. So that would be GMT -6 for my international viewers. Yeah.